dreaming on a park bench about a broad highway somewhere, when the music from the carillon seemed to hurl your heart out there, past the scientific darkness, past the fireflies that float, to an angel bending down to wrap you in his warmest coat. And you ask, what am I not doing? He says your voice cannot command, but in time you will move mountains. It will come through your hands.
I love being a nurse, and being part of the team at Intermountain allows me to be the best nurse that I can. And the best thing about being a nurse is we get to watch people get better, and we deliver the best care that we can, and it's in a culture of teamwork that we're able to make that happen. And I work with a great team.
Every patient has a story. It's so important to remember every patient is brought into the hospital with a whole history behind them. What's led them to this current illness, this current disease, this current tragedy. We need to remember all those things. That's what makes them who they are. Not only does every patient have a story, but every nurse has a story. Every experience, every hand that they've held as the patient has died, it leads them to be who they are, and the kind of nurse and the caring and the extraordinary care that they deliver day in and day out. Everyone has a story.
Humility to me is really important, because our patients come to us when they're at their most vulnerable, and a lot of times they've lost a lot of control. And I feel like that would be a really scary place for them to be. I also feel like humility is exhibiting a large amount of grace, which I see every day in my coworkers. They are able to keep everything together even though they're under a tremendous amount of stress.
Collaboration is one of the most important parts of our nursing care process that we have. We depend quite a bit on a lot of different people to help us so that we are able to help patients heal and really truly become better. We depend a great deal on the doctors and the licensed practitioners in order to help direct our care plans and things, and we also rely a great deal on our nurse aides. They allow us to have a lot of time so that we can sit with our patients and really talk to them and give them that emotional as well as physical care that they need.
The surgical team are patient advocates. Together with the patient and the surgical team, we have the same goal. Patient needs are our priorities, and when patients are in surgery, they are unable to speak, they're unable to move, they're unable to function. And the surgical team, we are able to provide that care for them. We are their voice. We provide their safety, we provide and meet their expectations.
Acceptance in nursing means that we start where people are, not where we want them to be. We have to gain rapport with people. Anytime we meet somebody new, they are maybe scared or afraid or not feeling well, of course. So when we meet them, we have to show them acceptance, that no matter where they are or what they're experiencing, it's going to be okay, and we will show them unconditional acceptance.
I chose the word teaching to talk about nursing. From the beginning of pre-admissions all the way through the inpatient unit, we start sharing information with our patients and getting to know them on a very unique and way. And so once the patient gets to the inpatient unit, we start learning even more about the individual, including their family dynamics. And a lot through their stay and in conversing and teaching with the patient, that really kind of builds a connection between the nurse and the patient and builds trust. And so therefore, I really am a big believer about comfort and knowledge, and hopefully patients are able to take something home with them, whether it's just more knowledge about improving their health, but also sometimes something incredible happens and you can change lives in a personal way.